Hello, welcome. We are going to spend a few minutes to talk about equality of men and women at home. Friends, family is the first environment, in fact, where you get the opportunity to develop and practice moral capabilities. Historically, family has been the most basic organizational unit of society in which individuals are prepared for the challenges of life. Our value system, whether good or bad, are formed during our childhood at home. Most of our decisions in adulthood are based on the values that we learn at home in childhood. We learn, for example, to love, to be tolerant towards each other, to cooperate, to share, or we may have harmful influences, supposed to act violently, to be frightened, to be biased, or to dominate others. But today, the family is in crisis, mainly because the positive values and principles that have sustained family life for ages, for centuries, they have been forgotten. And one of the issues family is facing today is about power and dominance. People use a number of instruments of power to dominate other family members. Very often, men are the dominating persons, and the women play a secondary role in the family. They have little opportunity to participate in the major decisions that affect the whole family. Friends, sometimes the weaker members are abused physically or psychologically, unfortunately. And this creates frustration, hatred. It holds back their healthy intellectual and spiritual development. People use, unfortunately, different instruments of power. They use money, for example, to dominate others. Sadly, they use physical force. They use the strength of their own character in relation to the weaknesses of other family members, or a wrong understanding of authority. These are different instruments of power that the members use to dominate each other. And children who are brought up in such families, they will tend to practice the same wrong attitudes of dominance. They take it from the family to school, from the school and college they take it to the workplace, to their own family members in future, and to the society. But in order that family fulfills its purpose, that needs to be the environment in which it trains the generation for a better society. If the family should become such an environment, then it has to follow the same principles that we love to see practiced in the society, in the new world, prosperous civilization, equal for all. And the first principle that civilization needs, and the first principle that should be practiced at home, is gender equality, which is one of the greatest challenges of today. Now, practicing equality of men and women at home to this fullest extent will, of course, bring changes to the family structure. It brings changes to the relationship among the members. Let's look at the analogy of a bird, for example. The bird has two wings. When both are healthy, both are equally strong, the bird can fly to the maximum of its capacity. So humanity also has indeed two wings, men and women. And the highest achievement that mankind can have is only when men and women are equal in their strengths and their activities. Now, gender equality is not only important for the family and society today, but is also important for future. It's even important for the life of the earth. Gender equality, if it is practiced, prevents violence against women and girls, including domestic violence. The family environment becomes healthier, more loving, happier. Members become more respectful towards each other. They become fair and just towards each other. And decisions are made involving both men and women. So, of course, a more mature decisions, a more perfect decisions can be made. Now, this will affect the relationship among all the members of the extended family, uncles, aunts, cousins, everybody. The whole extended family will benefit. A new family structure that is based on equality and justice will set in instead of dominance, instead of superiority of one sex over another. Friends, gender equality is also necessary for economic prosperity. So the societies where gender equality is fully practiced, where women and men enjoy the same value, the same rights, the same opportunities, these societies flourish economically also. And they are safer, they are healthier societies. But what happens when there is no gender equality? First of all, men develop harmful attitude of superiority and prejudices. Secondly, half of the humanity's population, that is the women, they will be deprived of their rights. They are deprived of the opportunity to develop their all inborn capacities and talents to the fullest extent. And because of that, of course, humanity will be deprived from benefiting from all the contributions that the women can make towards progress of the humanity. Moreover, since women are stronger than men in certain aspects, they are more tender-hearted, more receptive, and their intuition is more intense. As a matter of fact, mankind will be deprived of the special contributions that women can make to the well-being of humanity if they are not given equal rights. And actually, there is no reason for gender inequality. There is no moral ground. There is no practical, there is no biological basis to justify such denial. So, friends, the necessary moral and psychological climate which is required to bring about unity and peace, not just in the family and community, but in the whole world, is possible when women are given equal opportunity, shoulder to shoulder with men, to take part in all human activities, friends. Therefore, the happiness and advancement of every family, every community and nation is possible only when equality of men and women in every aspect of life, at all the levels, are accorded to men and women. Thank you very much.